Hey guys! Today's video is going to be about calligraphy because many of you seem quite interested in how I write in calligraphy even though I'm really not that good at it. But basically what I'm showing right now is a very simple form calligraphy with none of that fancy stuff and I'm just going to tell you kind of step by step how you should be doing it. Basically, when you are going in an upwards motion, like these arrows are showing you right now, you want to use a very light pressure here so you can create that really thin and fine line, and you do so by using the very point of the brush pen and just pressing very lightly. Versus when you go downwards, you want to create a thicker stroke, a very broad stroke, right? So you want to use the wide part of the brush pen for this and apply with using a little bit more pressure than you would with the thinner part. And for colorful calligraphy, I definitely have found the Tombow brush pens to be the easiest ones to use. Next up, I want to show you guys calligraphy in a black color, and I actually go with the zebra brush pen for this because the Tombow brush pen is kind of light in color and it's not as pigmented as I would like. But the thing with the zebra brush pen is that it is actually harder to write with, so I have to go over it again with an ink pen. But I want to show you this part of the process just to show you that even after doing calligraphy for a while, you can still make a lot of mistakes, and it's actually quite simple to just go over it again just to make sure it looks perfect. And to create those white bubble-like details on the lettering, you can go over it again with a simple white gel pen. You can also take that white gel pen to just kind of perfect the edges of your calligraphy. Like I said, the zebra brush pen is not the easiest to use, so for beginners, I would recommend starting off with the Tombow brush pen. For people who just don't think they have the skills, I guess, to learn normal calligraphy, you can kind of do this alternate method with the mile liner and just outline the words you want and then go over it again with a black gel pen, and I think it creates like a very nice lettering style still that is really simple and easy to do. So I use the fine tip of the mile liner, but you can use any other markers or highlighters you have lying around. For example, the Crayola Super Tips are a great and cheap alternative to the mile liner. So once you've mastered basic normal calligraphy, you are ready to add on these extra steps if you so desire. So for lighter calligraphy like this, I like to outline it personally just so I can make it stand out a little more and give it that extra pop. And then what I like to do is I like to go over on the edges on the left side just to create this sort of shadow effect, I guess. And again, this is totally extra and you don't have to do it. I just think it makes the calligraphy look a little nicer. So the Uniball Signo pen and the Pilot Juice pen in 0.5 are some of my favorite pens to use for these kind of details in calligraphy, but honestly any black ink pen will do. And lastly, I just wanted to show you guys really quickly the two different styles I tend to do for calligraphy. So the first one right here, I keep kind of tighter, if that makes sense. The letters are closer together and the heights are more even. The next style is slightly longer and looser. As you can see, I go higher and lower with the tops and bottoms of my lettering, and it just makes it, you know, stand out a little bit more, and this is the style I prefer using for the majority of my calligraphy. So that's all the wisdom I have to impart on you, and I hope that this video was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye!